work with my voice here. 2.5 million people are currently have it. 10 million baby boomers will develop it. Every 71 seconds, somebody develops it, and it's the sixth leading cause of death. What is it I'm talking about? I'm talking about Alzheimer's disease. Why I want to bring this here to you guys today is I've worked with Alzheimer's patients in nursing homes and assisted living places, but I recently just lost my grandfather to Alzheimer's. Today I'd like to tell you about what Alzheimer's is, also the symptoms of Alzheimer's, and the stages of it. What is Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's is a brain disorder. It was named after German physician Alois Alzheimer, and is the most common form of dementia out there. There's no cure for Alzheimer's. They do have some treatments out there for like the cognitive and the behavioral aspects, but really they have nothing much, and they're doing research on it. Just a real quick brief of what the brain is. This would be a healthy human brain, and these are what people with Alzheimer's brains look like. In the Alzheimer's takes part of your cell factory away, and that make them stop working, so your brain begins to disintegrate and go away. Scientists have no idea where the trouble actually starts. They're still working on that. I've just told you what Alzheimer's is. Now I'm going to tell you some of the symptoms. There are 10 symptoms to Alzheimer's. The first is memory loss. They forget recently learned information and have trouble recalling it later. Number 2, they have trouble performing everyday tasks, meaning like they have trouble making phone calls or cooking meals. Third, they have trouble with language, meaning they forget simple words, or they'll insert words that don't make any sense at all. They are disoriented to time and place, meaning they could go for a walk and forget where they're at and not know how they got there. They have poor or decreased judgment, meaning they dress inappropriate, so they'll put like warm clothes on in the summer and cold clothes on in the winter. They have problems with abstract thinking, meaning they can't deal with complex thought, that kind of thing. They misplace things, so they'll put like their keys in like the fridge. They have changes in mood or behavior, so their mood swings get really rapid and uncontrollable. They have personality changings, meaning they change dramatically. They can become confused, suspicious, or fearful. And lastly, they have loss of initiative. They become very passive. They'll sit around and watch TV a lot. They also sleep more than usual. I've told you some of the signs for Alzheimer's, or the symptoms. Now I want to briefly run through the stages. According to the Alzheimer's Association, there are 7 stages. First stage is impairment, meaning nothing is wrong or detectable. Second stage is very mild cognitive decline. They have memory lapses. Sometimes they can't remember quite very much. Third stage is mild cognitive decline. At this point, the deficiencies are more recognizable, like the memory loss and that kind of thing. The fourth stage would be moderate cognitive decline. And this one, medical interviewers can detect the deficiency of everything, so right away they're being able to tell. The 5th stage is moderate, severe cognitive decline. They have major memory gaps and deficiencies. 6th stage is severe cognitive decline, where memory difficulties continue to worsen. And the last stage is where the very severe cognitive decline, where they're final stages of the disease. They lose response to their environment and ability to speak or understand. Now I have just told you what Alzheimer's is, the symptoms of Alzheimer's and the stages. I really encourage you to go out and look at Alzheimer's yourself and really understand it's a very it's a growing disease, and it's a very sad one. Having watched people